Most people are loved for doing what they hated, then hated for doing what they love. The truth is, Hyunis, Hyunis and Nanis, brothers and sisters, there's this word that's been on my mind. It's been killing our culture. Nonchalant, as the kids would say. I'm a kid. Okay, I'm not gonna act like I'm not a kid, but I've noticed this issue growing. Because I'm part of this generation, Gen Z and Gen Alpha, where our culture is slowly dying from the inside out. And AI is a big problem. But today I want to talk about this one word. No, this one culture, especially as an Australian high school student. I might have not mentioned this before in my past videos, but I'm from Australia. And in here, we have a way more exaggerated culture of trying not to look cool. The tall poppy syndrome, as they would call it. Now, I want to share my experience, but being nonchalant, trying not to look cool, is an oxymoron. And let me tell you a story about this kid, 2 years younger than me. He's kind of like my buddy in school. And one day, no, multiple occasions I've seen this happening where he's holding his books. He told me, hey bro, I'm just trying to be nonchalant. Like, what are you talking about? I'm just trying to be holding his books on one hand, but he doesn't have the strength to do so. Because so the books, his folders keep folding down, which makes him look really dumb. Now this is like the paradox. The more you try, the harder it gets. This is the same thing. I've noticed that the more someone tries to look like they're trying not to care, which doesn't even make sense, the more they look like they try to care. The more stupid they look. It just makes zero sense. But social media, the control that social media holds over the younger generation, has created this toxic culture where no one tries anymore. No one ever puts in effort so they try to look cool. No one actually tries to enjoy their life anymore. It's like we're all becoming machines. And this is what kills culture. Because what is culture made up of? All our art. All the amazing artworks, all the amazing music, the amazing food, the amazing dances were created by people who put in effort. They had to spend thousands. They had to dedicate their whole life into creating things, real things. This is real, made by an artisan in China. Okay, this is the traditional historical building that they had, and this is a prime example of what culture actually means. Right? Using visual communication to communicate something that you feel inside, but people just don't do that anymore. People don't do that because the fear and jealousy of it all from external factors. Everyone's just so scared to try. The fear. What is the fear? I don't know what the fear is, to be honest. But the people who don't try, the people who choose not to try, even though they have the ability to do, they're the ones putting other people down. Just because of their own inability to be disciplined. Just because they're trying to cope with their own lack of dedication, own lack of drive. And they're jealous because they see people who are actually trying to enjoy their lives. But I want to preach the message. I don't know how we can do this, but I want to preach the message that instead of putting other people down for putting effort to contributing to society, and actually trying to enjoy their lives? Why don't we all just put the same amount of effort we put into hating on others into actually improving ourselves? Now, I know that will never work. Seriously. People don't change if they don't want to change. And honestly, it's just the easier route to bash someone for trying to look cool, to keep them at their own level, at their own misery, because misery loves company. It's just honestly easier, because I've experienced this myself. People have tried to bully me, people have tried to make fun of me, and I put the emphasis on tried because they're not successful. But if you are genuinely a decent person who has their own dreams and aspirations and doesn't want to fit in with the rest of the crowd, then it's inevitable for you to be bullied. It's never inevitable for people to try to make fun of you. Just because you are not part of the echo chamber that they reside in. They see it as a threat. In reality, the people who do judge you, the people who do dislike you, they are not meant for you. They are people. They're just people, okay? We don't have to hate on them back, but they are, what can I say? They are also scared. They have flaws, but at the end of the day, they are scared. And I understand. In this broken world, in this broken system that we have, it's really hard to go out of your own way to put in effort to something that you actually care about, with no guarantee that will actually work out. But you know what? The risk is worth it. Because without taking the risk, then where's the culture? Where's the humanity? Art will be lost. Everything, art, this, without someone painstakingly coming up with the idea, there would have never been this art. This art right here. You might call me weird. Yeah, I am weird. This art right here. Okay. All this culture is so beautiful. I get to appreciate it. But where's the art if you don't try? And you'll be disliked either way. I'm gonna just tell you that. Because, look, even if you try to fit in, you're gonna be disliked. If you try and put effort and stand out, you're gonna be disliked. So either way, which one are you gonna pick? You wanna be disliked for doing something that you hate, or being disliked for doing something that you love? You're gonna be disliked both ways, bro. But most of all, what matters to you the most? Are you gonna be disliked by yourself or not? So, anyway, the next one, tips on not caring what to think. Chris Williamson had a good one on this. He said that he stopped caring what other people think when he realized that most people don't even like themselves. And you start not really caring about what other people think. It's not about being condescending or egotistical, narcissistic, all that. Because people genuinely have their own lives. People genuinely do want to be happy, just like us. Right? But I don't think we should value other people's opinions as much as we should. At least not as high as our own opinion. Right? Especially when they don't even like themselves. They aren't even committed to themselves. They themselves don't even know what they're doing. But at least you're trying. At least you're committed. At least you have the guts and determination to do what you actually want to do, to be proud of the work that you actually put in. He stopped caring what other people think when he realized that most people don't even like themselves. And that's what I've realized as well. And how to revive a dying culture. Because I'm not letting this shit die. I'm not letting this shit die. That's why I'm making this video. I got 81 subscribers. Who cares? Who cares? This is the most power that I've ever held
in my life, I would say. Social media, that's probably the most powerful that I can ever get. Not in a bad way, but in a way that I can spread my message. In real life, 81 people, anyway, I'm not gonna stop yapping.
How revive? We have to make real art. Shh. I have a secret strat. Shh. How about we just get so freaking good at art? How about we just get so damn good at making music, so damn good at cooking food, whatever you're passionate about. So get so damn good at whatever you like doing that no shitty AI, no shitty judgment from other people can get to your head, and that makes it so that your work is actually valued. Just like my guy Kim Jong-gi, rest in peace, bro. He's the greatest known artist alive. I'm gonna just say that he's the greatest artist in my opinion. He got so good that he was able to speedrun, draw everything in imagination, fill up my whole wall with the most insanely detailed pieces of artwork, become so good. This is a remedy to AI. Instead of trying to prevent AI, just let it do its own thing and it will die out. Just like all the short-term pleasures in the world. Become so freaking good at what you're trying to do that you'll be even better than AI. That you'll be even more valued than AI. That you'll rise above all your doubts, all your insecurities, all the fears of judgment. And then you'll be G. And then you'll be G. You feel me? But enough of that yap session. You feel me? But yeah, that's the word that has killed cultures. And my plan on reviving our culture. So if you watched up to this end, then I really thank you. And look, bro, it takes effort to not look cool. In order to look cool, you have to put in thousands and hours of effort. So yeah. All right. But anyway, I thank you for watching and see you.